Hi, I'm Steve G. Jones, and welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed participating in the Beginner's Guide as much as I've enjoyed presenting it to you. By now, you have a great base established for astral projection success, and don't forget that regular astral projection practice is necessary for conscious out-of-body travel. Commitment and determination are essential elements, so make the commitment today towards spiritual growth. The rewards are great, and you won't regret it. Now, I'd like to take a few minutes to review what you've learned up until now. After that, I'll share some astral projection success stories from people who've worked from my Explorations Beyond the Body program. And after I've shared some exciting stories with you, I'll introduce you to Lesson 6, the importance of clearing your chakras and raising your Kundalini energy for safe and successful astral travels. So let's get started with a quick review of the lessons. In the Beginner's Guide, I share the most important information you'll need as an astral traveler to lay the foundation for your future success. By now, you should know what astral projection is and what it isn't, some of the vast benefits you'll experience when you have a conscious astral projection journey, the steps and stages involved in astral projection, and lastly, I also discussed some of the major blocks people encounter to assure you that what you're experiencing is all part of the wonderful process. In Lesson 2, you discovered the 10 common signs and symptoms that indicate you are about to astral project. And in Lesson 3, I taught you about your 5 different bodies. I also included an exercise to help you build your awareness of them. I then went on to discuss the most common fears people have about astral projection, and more importantly, I taught you how you can overcome them. Last but not least, in Lesson 5, I shared some excellent astral projection techniques for you to experiment and have fun with. Now that we've quickly reviewed Lessons 1 through 5, I'd like to share a couple of astral projection stories that were shared with me by people just like you. The reason I want to share these stories with you is because I can still remember what it was like when I first started astral projecting. Leaving your body wasn't something people just chatted about over coffee or in a bar. Now, things are really starting to change, and more people are willing to talk about the subject, a subject that was once taboo. I think it's important to share our experiences and to listen to the experiences of others, because it reminds us that we're not alone in our astral projection journey. Talking about astral projection and listening to other people talk about astral projection is also a great way to program it into your life. So don't forget to visit my blog regularly, leave your comments, and join our Facebook community. So here are the stories that I'm excited to share with you.
I was curious, but I've kept track of my dreams at different times in my life, and this seemed like an extension of the things I've learned about my life through dream interpretation and through lucid dreaming. I wanted to kind of take it to the next step and consciously move out of my body. I've had a couple of experiences, so I feel like I'm starting to do that. One of the main things that the art of astral projection has helped me with is maintain a discipline of meditation because I'm motivated and excited about the experience. The first one happened. I kind of went a little bit unconscious while I was listening to Steve G. Jones' audios. But then the next thing I knew, I found myself floating over the field outside my apartment building. And I realized that this wasn't a dream. I knew it wasn't a dream, and I knew it wasn't just, lucid dreaming. So I decided that I wanted to go somewhere. I didn't have any success going anywhere, but the next thing I knew, I wanted to confirm that I was flying. So all of a sudden a mirror appeared before me, and I was like flying sideways, back and forth horizontally, just to see, like, am I really flying? Am I really flying? And I was. And then I started to feel, it's like my legs felt this weight, and they started to sink down, so I couldn't see him in the mirror anymore. And the next thing I knew, I was scratching, I think a mosquito or something had come and landed on me, and I was, boom, in my body. I really like his program because, first of all, his voice is very pleasing, and he's very thorough and accessible. It's not too heady and not too boring or basic. And he gives you clear steps on what you should do to protect yourself during astral projection and to get yourself really in tune and prepared for that experience. Mm-hmm. So I'm quite enjoying working with the art of astral projection. I like that Steve Jones guides you through the steps to prepare you for the actual astral projection, and it starts with breathing and then a kind of cleansing exercise, and then you pull in the light because you want to pull protection to yourself. So the white light of protection to shield you. And then you go through and clear your chakras and do a Kundalini exercise. So that whole process I like, but I particularly find it valuable to pull in the light for your own protection. I think that's really important. He emphasizes it, and in my own life practice of other kinds of meditation, I know the value of that. And then he talks you through the guided, the cleaning out the chakras and the Kundalini, raising the Kundalini, and that has been very helpful because the meditative guided meditation that Steve G. Jones takes you through can make you sometimes sleepy. So if you do the Kundalini exercise, that energizes you and really prepares you for the astral projection without just zonking out to sleep. I think if you're curious about astral projection and you want to take your spiritual practice to the next level and consciously travel out of your body, Steve G. Jones, The Art of Astral Projection is an excellent product. I would definitely recommend Steve G. Jones, The Art of Astral Projection.
Oh, I was actually having a natural process, and I didn't understand what was happening with me. So I was looking for answers, and then I found, and I Googled some names and ideas, and I found this video, and I bought it. I work with people all over the world, and most of the time I try to communicate with my sales staff, and I try to understand what my goal is going to be, and actually I visit those places. And it's very unique and very interesting. See, I use all a spectrum of life because I was born in Brazil and my company is in Brazil. And because of the distance, I think I was forced to create a spiritual link and understand that. And I started from there. So I use for all kinds of links, emotional. I use to better understand myself and better share with people my life. I think it's unbelievable because, as I told you before, I started to having experience, I would say 7 years ago, and I was very scared because I didn't understand what was happening. And it was very, very difficult. It took me all this time to find where I am, and with the program, I can understand and I can prepare myself and give me a lot of self-confidence, and I'm not afraid anymore. It's a very natural process, and I have no boundaries. It's very, very powerful. I don't have any problem at all. It is a very natural thing for all of us, and if we know how to use it, it's a tool that can benefit your life, yourself, and the others around you, you know, if you know how to use it. So it's very, very powerful. For the program makes you more prepared and confident for it. Actually, I gave to one of my brothers, and I would recommend for anyone who has the capability and know how to use the process and is prepared for it. Yes, they all are very useful, and if you concentrate and become part of your daily routine, and all of them, they are linked to one another, so you cannot do one without the other, okay? And basically, I use as a form of actually a ritual, would say like a prayer or a mantra, okay? So I do every time that I have makes me feel good during my meditation. I love the meditation, okay? Because it gives you a lot of strength and control of yourself. Every time that you feel insecure, we all do, or, you know, a bad day, that is very difficult when you start doing that because you understand that it's more than life than just our little world. So it's all benefit. I don't see any bad. It's all good. So everybody should use them all.
Great stories, right? I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. So now, as promised, I'm going to briefly discuss the final and very important astral projection lesson. Let's get started. I'm going to level with you right now, and what I'm about to say is important, so listen closely. There's no getting around it. To consciously astral project, to remain aware during the whole process, you need the big E, energy. I receive so many emails from people telling me that they managed to astral project and get beyond their physical body, but then disaster strikes, and they lose control of the whole experience. They tell me that they fade in and out of lucidity, losing their conscious awareness, and everything becomes a bit fuzzy. And the end result is that they find themselves back in their physical body. This problem arises if your chakras aren't properly tuned and energy isn't flowing. Or maybe the energy is simply not enough. Your computer or phone wouldn't work unless they were connected to a good energy source. And the same goes for your body and your ability to consciously astral project. That's why it's crucial for me to talk to you about clearing your chakras and raising your Kundalini energy. So in Lesson 6, you're going to learn why chakra clearing is important, how to clear your chakras, a basic review. Realize I go into more depth in my program. What the Kundalini is, why raising the Kundalini is important for astral projection, how Kundalini rises through the chakras. This is transforming, powerful information that I'll be sharing with you, and I'm excited for you to experience it for yourself. So don't wait to get started on Lesson 6. It's waiting for you right now below this video. I hope you enjoyed the recap of astral projection lessons today and the stories I shared with you. And don't be shy. I love hearing from all of you too. For more information about astral projection, please visit the website, theartofastralprojection.com. I'm Steve G. Jones, hoping you have outstanding astral journeys.